G'day. Got a really quick unboxing video for you. Welcome to Chestnut Nag. If you're here for the first time, I'm Stuart Chignall. I've already unboxed it, and I'm just going to give you a quick tour of what I got, and I'll explain why I'm doing it this way in just a sec. So got some interesting hatchets. It's a bit rusty, but it's very good condition. It's barely been used. This one's a bit more old school. It's been sitting in a bit more use. But also in this box I got one of these, which is the North Japan style of axe slash hatchet, and I'm thinking it's really tempting to keep, but it's new. It's never been used, and you can tell it's never been used because see that edge? That edge there is actually square. It's never been sharpened. A couple of Chona there, and the Japanese adze. And this beauty is incredibly interesting. It's a very old axe, and it looks like it's been re-steeled. See how there's two lines of forge welds there? So I think this is the original forge weld, and that is the original tool steel. But it's what I suspect happened. It's been worn down, and then a new piece of tool steel has been added to give it basically a new life. It's been remade. Very old school. You can see those fissures there, they appear to be from the forging, not damage. And I'm saying that they're from the forging because you can see that they're not sharp cracks. The edges are actually quite rounded, as if the edges of the metal were round when they were put together and then welded. It's more obvious here, where you can see how it's rounding into the fissure rather than a sharp-edged crack. But I think this is this is an old axe as it is, but I think it's even older because, as I said, it's been restored and remade. So a very interesting piece. What else we got? Some handmade Ryoba, which are beautiful. Blacksmith made, and again, if we turn, you can see the maker's mark just there. Turn them over and see, you can see the forge weld there. So top quality blades. Sadly, these things are going out of style. People aren't making them because everyone's going to the industrial, machine-made, impulse hardened blades, which I can understand the reasoning for it, but it's sad. Got a whole stack of kitchen knives because eBay people like them. These are a little knife that Sarah's been asking me to get for camping and for steak knives. So they look pretty reasonable. They're quite sharp. They're very cheap stainless steel knives, but. So we'll keep a few of those for our camping kit and sell the rest. In this box I got most of the axes, but it's also got a whole stack of axe handles that have either been made by someone in preparation for use, or they've actually been bought. Because, but they don't look... They just look like a stack of handles that someone's made up rather than something that someone would buy. Yeah, also in there was a whole stack of augers, which I won't bother showing because they're just augers. You know, they're identical to the Western ones. A few hammers, but the really super nice pieces are these two Kana, which were exquisitely wrapped and came with these calligraphied labels, which is a fabulous touch because normally when I'm buying tools I don't know any of the history of them, any of the provenance. Like with things like this, I'm buying them off people who don't know what they are, and they're getting rid of them, which is why I can afford to bring them in and sell them still at a profit because, you know. Right, now normally when I'm buying tools like this I don't have any idea of the provenance or whatever. They don't really come with any information, but these were lovingly wrapped, so carefully packaged. The plain blocks was individually wrapped. The blade, the chip breaker were individually wrapped, and that's really rare. And it shows that someone's had the care. And then this note that's put in, which I don't. Well, I wish I could read the kanji, but I really just can't. So if you can. If you can let me know what the translations are, that would be fabulous. The blades are in, if I can just get these out quickly, the blades are in excellent condition. There we go. just, they're sharp. You could basically use those as they are. But yeah, so if anyone's got information on those, I would love to know whether I should be. That almost looks like if it's got a camber to that, slight camber blade to the blade, which could mean it's a smoothing plane. So yes, if anyone's got any information on these, and whether I should be keeping them because they're awesome, or whether I should, let someone on eBay give them a new home, please let me know. Now, the reason this is so short is basically because I've been struggling to do much of anything, which is why you haven't seen a video from me for some time. Yeah, my head weasels are really chewing on the brainstem. Got a very solid grip on it, and I haven't been able to get them off. And I might appear on the video smiling, really not having a good time. So I'm doing what I can. I've got some things that I've been working on as just to try and get out of my own head. So stuff's been happening where I've been possible. I have been filming. I'm pretty sure there's enough footage to do the videos. It's just I don't know when I'm going to get them done. So I'm still here. I'm trying. You'll see me when you see me. Catch you later. Bye bye. And in a addendum to all that, the boy's just gone back in the hospital. First time in 11 months, so we're incredibly grateful we've had such a good run, because for a long time there it was at least once a week, so 11 months without admission is amazing. But yeah, not having fun at the moment. Oh, and something I forgot about, left this off the table, is this incredible sashimi knife. No, the point is not broken. If you can see there, it's meant to be that. These are from a particular area in Japan where they're made with a square edge, not a point. But it is almost shaver sharp, and it's a gorgeous knife. Unfortunately, I can't keep it. So it's actually already on eBay right now, and there's links in the description. So bid away, because even your bids will help a family out, because things haven't been too bad lately in terms of finances, because all the extra money that we were having to spend on petrol and meals out at the hospital and stuff when we were in there all the time, we haven't had to do, and so we've been sort of catching up again. But if we're going back into another stint of, well, even admission once a month, that is not going to be fun. But anyway, catch you later, and stay tuned. I've got stuff coming up. Trying to, oh good, I hit it with the back. Hit the mattress protector with the back of the knife, not the front of the knife. That would have been bad. I've got lots of stuff coming up and some really cool stuff I've been making. I just haven't had the headspace to do the editing. So yeah, stay tuned. Catch you later.